What up, everybody? Edison T, Crux, Nuzlocking again, and we are doing this whole song and dance. I'm stoked, I'm excited, but before I get too far into the whole world of Pokemoning, I gotta talk to you guys about something real quick that is, like, super, super important. And that is the future. No, but I've been thinking, this is the stage where I gotta start thinking of what's coming next after this series is done. I'm gonna take a little walk around Saffron while I do this. Walk and talk. What comes after this, right? Because we're getting pretty far, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think everyone's been loving this series. I mean, the response has been phenomenal. I cannot believe how happy people are that I'm doing this. You know, it's been getting great reception, and I want to keep doing really cool stuff in the future. But here's the thing. This is the roadblock that I've got right now. And that's, I'm recording this on a borrowed DS capture device. Maryland has been super, super generous enough to let me borrow his when he's not using it so that I can record this. And it's been really, really great to help, you know, kind of get me off my feet on YouTube, you know, see if anyone wants to see me do stuff like this. And just kind of get things rolling. So everyone, a big round of applause for Maryland, right? I mean, that's really, really, very, very cool of him to let me borrow it. But, you know, the problem moving forward is then if he needs it and I need it at the same time, it's his. So of course he's going to have it. But that just makes sense. Which means there might be delays in videos. And it's only DS, which means I can't do the newest stuff. So I really, really, this is super important. I want to be getting my very own 3DS capture device so that I can do so much more. Oh my goodness, the stuff I can do for this channel with one of those. In a nutshell, if I can get a 3DS capture, that's going to mean for this channel that I can do the newest generation Pokemon games if I want to. I could do more interactive things like Wonder Trade type things, you know, live streams of Wonder Trades, like, you know, Wonder Trade Wednesday that I know Maryland does. I can do Pokemon battles. I can do all kinds of interactive stuff. Think about that. I can do Nuzlocks of other games after FireRed. I can do things like a Nuzlocke of Heart Gold. I'd really like to do a Heart Gold Nuzlocke. I'd like to do just all this stuff I'd love to do. And I could even do other games if there are other games for the DS or 3DS people really want to see me play. That's an option too. But I need to get that device. And that's why I really, really need your help. You know, the problem with the 3DS capture is that it's going to set me back like $400. And I just can't do that on my own right now. But if all of us are able to work together to make that happen, it can totally be a thing. So I've set up a thing on my Patreon. It's been getting a total overhaul. And one of the goals that I have, that I'm really, this is the one I am amped up for, is if I can reach total pledge for the month, so the total amount that everyone altogether is pledging in a month, to $200, then I'll be able to get this 3DS capture. Boom! And then the amount of stuff I'll be able to do is going to be so much better after that. Everyone wins if I can get that pulled off. This channel is going to have way better content. We're going to have way more options, way more consistent schedule. Everyone wins if we can get that. So if you are on the fence about making a pledge on Patreon, seriously, this is the time to make it happen so that I can get the next series after this rolling. And it's going to be really great. Already, we've had a lot of people who have been making pledges. And to all of you, I mean, that is awesome. Seriously, thank you everybody who's been pledging. We've had some people who do $1, which is great. Some $2 pledges, you know, $2 per month, which is amazing. Thank you so much. A couple of people are pledging $5 a month just because they love what I'm doing. That's so cool. And then I even have a guy who's like the coolest dude on earth is pledging $10 a month just because they like this. And if you aren't pledging right now, if you're not a patron, that's still cool, but you should seriously thank those people because they're helping make this whole thing become even cooler. So that's my announcement I want to make. Check out my Patreon. I got some new stuff going for rewards, individual rewards for pledging that I'm working on. And I've also got some new big goals. Namely, I want to get that 3DS capture so I can make really cool videos for everyone. Alright, so thank you all for humoring me on that. Now we're going to actually start playing the game, shall we? So, I have been doing some thinking, and I realized last time that we've got a serious, no pun intended for serious who's been lost, but a problem when it comes to psychic types. A big problem with psychic types. And namely that is that everyone except Harry is weak to them. Poison, weak. Poison, poison, you can handle it. Fighting, poison. Boom. Everyone on my team except Harry and Greyback part poison, which, that's rough. So I was thinking, okay, I need someone who, even if it's not super effective against psychics, someone else other than Harry who is not weak to psychics. So I've been working on something off camera. You guys, you gotta like this. Ready? Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready? Boom! Hermione has been upped! Check this out! I was just doing a bunch of, it was totally boring training stuff. Wild Pokemon and like leveling up on Nugget Bridge and stuff. But check this out, man. She's got Quick Attack, Hyper Fang, finally on my side, right? Pursuit, which is great because it's not the strongest, but it's Dark type, which, that is great against those Psychic types, right? And Focus Energy, so critical hits, Hyper Fang, ouch. She's up to level 30. I just spent all morning getting her to that point. So I'd be ready for this. And I want to put her in the team, but the question is, I gotta think, who do I take out? Who do I take off the team for now to put her on there? And I hate doing this. I really do. I feel terrible doing this, but I gotta do what I think is best for the team right now. Not to say it's permanent, but right now. And at the moment... Oh, that's cool, I can do that. The suspense! I think the person who, at the moment, has just not been pulling their weight is Neville. I love you, buddy, but, nothing that you've got right now is really effective against much. You're fragile. I haven't really had many instances lately that you're useful right now. So, for the moment... I'm going to put you in the box. You can hang out with Hannah. You two are buddies. It's not to say he's going to stay there. I'm not saying that at all. But for the moment, for what I've been doing lately, he's not really been the best of choices. It's not the right time for him right now. But I'm still holding out hope that he's going to be really useful as things go on. I'm not saying he's going to stay in there. So let's check out a little further in Silph Co, right? Like I say, I'm not planning on finishing Silph Co right now, because I know there's some stuff gets pretty dicey, but it is as good a place as any to do some training, right? Oh, hi, it's a Pokeball. TM1, Focus Punch, ooh, that's kind of cool. I need a card key for that. No! It needs a card key! Oh no! I'm gonna have to be super, super entertaining in this episode because I'm trying to get everyone to mutually agree that they should really, really pledge like $2 to make that 3DS capture happen. So I'm gonna be like ultra entertaining and ultra fun today. That's the same one I just did. What? I'm confused! I'm confused! I don't know what's happening, where I'm going. Well, what's over here? Another portal. Hi. Uh-oh. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Oh, alright then. Well, that sounds pretty fun then. Let's do it. Let's study your technology. Magneton. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's... Now, he's got quite a few Pokemon, I noticed, so let's start off with Focus Energy, so that way we've got a critical hit chance. Now, I'm trying to remember if Metal resists normal. I think it might. Let's find out. Yeah, I thought so. I am really making an effort to memorize the type charts better. Okay, and what can I really do against this? Well, I think if you're using Sonic Boom, then I don't think you're gonna be able to do much against old Sluggy. Of course, against Sluggy can't do a whole lot against you either. It's probably not the best move either. Yikes. Oh no, you can Dream Eater. Yeah, you can Dream Eater. You can eat some dreams. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot how much I love Slug right now. Oh, I forgot how amazing that is. And it does 100 base damage, and it heals me half of that. Oh, okay, so it's not very effective. Okay. I'm okay with that, though, because this is still a good deal. You're still asleep. I'm still healing. Cha-ching, cha-ching. But yeah, I am very much making... Like, I've been studying the type charts. Trying to get it more memorized, make it all click. Because I really do want to get better at this game. Like, I started out, kind of my niche was that I'm, subpar at Pokemon. That's kind of part of my thing. Okay, so who am I going to use then? Well, obviously, Hermione's not well suited for this. Severus is not well suited for this. Let's give... I guess Harry would be okay-ish. No, I don't think... No, because the metal, I think... Or is it effective against metal? I can't remember. Let's give Bellatrix a try. She should be as good as anyone. But I am actually making an effort to get better at these games. Because I don't want to always be, the amateur player, I want to get better. It's fun. They're really fun. It's been a long time since I've really... Oh, we're both playing the Paralyzed game, huh? Is that how we're going to play it? Okay. I guess two can play that game. All right. Oh. Why is it that I got paralyzed? Bellatrix, come on, baby. Come on, Bella. You got this. Come on, girl. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shot. Oh, that's not very effective yet. Oh, jeez. Bellatrix, you are messed up right now. Okay. Okay. Let's just not. I think Greyback might do well here. Nothing else, at least that Magnemite is paralyzed. Yeah, buddy. Let's break a brick. Break a brick! Oh yeah, that's what I should have sent out from the get-go here. Yeah, I forgot. I'm, again, trying to get those types. Some of them, obviously make a lot of sense. Coughing. Okay, coughing. I don't play around with things like coughing that can self-destruct. Slug is my go-to coughing killer because, because you cannot... I might as well Hypnosis and Dream Eater you, or at least attempt to. But they can't use self-destruct. And their poison attacks are not effective. So, all-around Slug is a great choice to deal with coughings, and also deal with Raticates, because that Hyper Fang can really be a nuisance. And I think this is super effective against them. So, all around, Slug is amazing for dealing with coughing. Now, okay, another thing I have to decide, and I'd love fan input on Wheezing. Yeah, I'm gonna you keep doing what you're doing, Slug. You got this. I don't want anyone else to have to dance with a Wheezing right now. But another really good question is, do I try and evolve Slug in this? Because he's a Haunter. Haunter evolves from trading, which would mean I'd have to get somebody else with a compatible game and trade, which is doable. I mean, I could manage that. I'm sure I could get my bro to help out with, do a trade back. But in a Nuzlocke, that kind of messed me up more than I wanted it to. Gosh, I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna run back. I know I sissy running around back to Pokemon Center for that. Like, if it's just a little bit of something, I'll just, you know, use some items, whatever, no biggie. But they kind of mess me up a lot. But what do you folks think? You know, it's a Nuzlocke, so I don't know if you want it to, you know, stay. Obviously, you don't really trade much in a Nuzlocke, you know, that defeats part of the purpose. So, what would you folks prefer to see? Would you prefer to see it stay more strictly pure, you know, no trading, keep them, you know, just self-contained within the within this, or do we trade him, and let that happen? Get him evolved. The only thing is, I don't think I'd be able to. I probably wouldn't be able to get his evolution on camera, which would be kind of sad. The other thing to keep in mind is possibly I could trade Severus to someone who has the national dex, or a system or a game where he could evolve. And then that would be a way that he could get his evolution out. That's an option. So I would like to hear in those comments down one of those places, wherever the comments are. I want to hear what you guys think in that area. I beat you. Better tell the boss on floor 11. Okay, better stay away from floor 11. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. Yeah, these are all the folks I beat. And this goes where? Because, like, for reals right now... Oh, I'm not to floor 10. Okay. If you're... You probably have more Magnemites and Magnetons, so I'm going to throw Gray back out front. Enough of your silly games. Don't ask me silly questions. I won't play silly games. Travis! It's like Travis Scott, like from Wisconsin Werewolf. Yes. He looks a little bit nerdier than I envisioned him, but alright. Alright, let's break a brick on this thing. Let's break this Magnemite in half. Yeah, that's how we do it. Thank you very much. That's how we do it. It's not coughing. Yes, I will switch out if there's a coughing. Again, Slug gets exclusive rights to fighting coughings and Voltorbs and Weezings and Electrodes. Exclusive rights! That is all you, Slug, baby. That is all you. All you. Because this coughing can't do nada. You know, I'm actually going to try Shadow Punch. I don't think it does a lot if I'm remembering. But you can't do, like, nothing against me. I don't know, maybe if you put some damage on me. But that way I can conserve. Yeah, this is so... Yeah, you are definitely my coughing killer. Absolutely. That is how this is gonna go. Aw, man. So yeah, the game plan as I see it is battle a few more of these trainers. I think actually, maybe after another trainer or so, I'll be ready. I'm going to cruise on down to the cycling bridge. Take on some of the folks there. Is that... I mean, that kind of ish could be Travis. No continues left. I love the video game reference. That's not really the Travis from my book. But that's alright. Alright. Rocket Guy. Rocket Guy. I want to let Hermione strut her stuff. Hi, dude. Welcome to floor 10. So good of you to join me. Wow, that's really nice. Thanks, man. Everyone else here is all like, get out. You know, you're not allowed here. This guy, like, I like that genuine greeting he has. He genuinely is happy to see me. I'm genuinely not happy to see that Machoke. I feel like Hermione would not enjoy that. So let's bring out Slug, who once again is pretty well equipped to deal with Machoke. Thank you, thank you. Slug, you see, like, I don't know, there's a lot of reasons that, yes, you know, the whole Ghastly line maybe is not the world's greatest in this generation. It seems like so many Pokemon in this generation suffer because they don't have a physical special split. It's all based on type. One type is physical, one type is special. And I feel like a lot of Pokemon in this generation suffer because of that. So I'm actually really looking forward to doing some more playing on the newer generations where that's not the case. So that being the case, yes, you know, Haunter suffers from the whole, oh, you know, look at that, like, my attack's pretty low. Look at that special attack! Look at that special attack! That's awesome! But I don't really have a whole lot of special attack moves. Except Hypnosis! Which is really pretty cool. Like, that's a really great... Look at all these Pokeballs, yeah! Carbos? Like carbohydrates? Got some carbs. Candy! That's some carbs right there. Carbs? Candy's carbs. Ultra Ball! Nice! Nice! Nice, nice, nice! Alright. I think, you know what? I think we've done a good amount of training up here in Silph Co. But they're getting... I don't want to fight my rival, and I don't want to fight Giovanni quite yet. I would much rather fight a lot of trainers, get my whole team sturdied up here, and get ready to, you know, carry on, you know? So... Let's check out the bike path again. You know, last time we struggled there, understandably, because they were high level. We didn't have a great type situation going on. But now I think we're much better set to deal with that. I think we can handle it better now. I'm thinking. Particularly, I'm telling you, man, Slug is becoming one of my favorites. And holy moly, he's like... Is he like... Yeah, he's leading the pack by 2 levels right now. Wow. Severus, watch out. The ghost of Slughorn might just be taking his spot back. I wonder how that's going to play out story-wise. Like... Because I don't feel like Slughorn is just... Or like Slug is just like Slughorn's ghost. Not literally, you know? Like, beat you. I hate losing! So do I. We'll always be hanging around here, even if you don't like it. You can detour to Vermilion from Fuchsia going along the coast. That's a good idea. That's another thing I could do, is I can go fight that Snorlax. I could go fight that Snorlax. I could. Hey there, let's have ourselves a good time. See, there's another genuinely friendly trainer. I like those people, like that guy, that Rocket up on what was it, like floor 10. He's like, welcome to floor 10. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for being here. I'm really happy you're here. Okay, wheezing. There's one person who deals with wheezing. One person only. I would love it if I switched to Slug and it used self-destruct, thinking that it was gonna just mess me up, and really not even a little. You are getting sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really great. But I feel like Slug is like I see him as like a partial, like an imperfect remnant of Slughorn, more than like an actual literal ghost of Slughorn. You know, like, it's part of him. Maybe it's not even really Slughorn's ghost, but more of like a shell of him that was left behind. You know what I mean? Like, I see him more like is in like Kingdom Hearts, if any of you play that or are familiar with that. Kind of like a nobody from Kingdom Hearts, you know? A remnant of. So I see his personality as being kind of erratic. You know, I'm really looking forward to writing that part of the story lock, because that's going to be really, really cool. I see him as being... I'm not entirely sure if the team will trust Slug all that well. That's why I don't really see... Even though he's got the level lead right now, I don't see him as being much of a team leader. I don't really think they'll 100% trust him. Wow, he's going to get a lot of experience if I'm only using him against these things. But I don't want to risk anybody else. I mean... If there's another person using all coughing and wheezing, I'm going to switch train. Because there's no reason not to. Oh, come on, don't miss. Don't be that way. Hey man, I can do this all day, alright? I mean, I guess you can too, but... This guy, see, he knows he can't really do any, like, legitimate damage to me, so he's just gonna annoy me. That's all he's gonna do. That's his strategy, is just annoy me until I just, like, give up. Not very effective. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, I don't feel like the team quite trusts Slug. It's like, you know, there've been studies about how things that, like, are designed to look human-like but aren't quite human, like mannequins or, like, dolls or things like that. Like, they're almost human-like but not quite. Like, that, like, really unsettles us psychologically. That's why a lot of people get really freaked out by things like, oh, come on! But that's why things like dolls can be really creepy to people. I might actually run out of PP doing this. Because I just cannot get a hit on this guy. Come on. I just need... Am I gonna have to slowly whittle you away with Shadow Punch? Is that how this is gonna play out? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, how, like, you know, it's like a doll, it looks almost human-like, but isn't quite, and that slight difference psychologically unsettles you more than if it was totally different, like if it wasn't even pretending to be human, like I don't know, a 3DS capture. Sorry, I've got 3DS captures on the brain, I wonder why. But if it almost looks human, but not quite, it kind of unsettles you. That's kind of how I feel like they think of Slug. Like, it's almost Slughorn, but not quite. And that just, the parts where he's like Slughorn might be comforting, but the parts when he suddenly is very much not Slughorn is really unsettling to them. Because it reminds them that this isn't their friend. This is not the Pokemon that they lost. This is something different. You know, something maybe close, that maybe has something in common with, but is not the same thing. I don't know, it's gonna be really, really cool getting to that part. I'm looking forward to it. But for reals, if I encounter another dude who's only got, like, coughings and wheezings, I'm just gonna do switch training, just because there's no need for Slug to get all the experience, you know? No need for that. Fight you. And they bite too. I'm feeling hungry and mean, and I need a punching bag. He's hangry is what he is. Hungry and mean. He is hangry. Hungry and angry mixed together. He is hangry. Mankey. Okay, that's another thing that Hermione is not particularly equipped to fight. So that's cool. That's cool. We can deal with that. Let's Greyback, man. You're a bigger Mankey. How about you take a swing at it? You know? Again, I could just switch out for what's his face? Slug, who I mean has been, for at least for the kinds of Pokemon we're dealing with here. Oh god, that's so good. I love these Pokemon. I'm really feeling pretty good about my team these days. Like, no, I'm not going to. If you critical hit me is the only problem here. Because that is a thing. If that thing uses Karate Chop on me, it could get a critical hit and that could be a thing. So, what I'm going to do, because I want Greyback, he deserves some experience, and I'm going to switch to Slug. I mean, it's almost like it's too easy. Yeah, he Karate Chop. I mean, you know. I think Ghost is indifferent against fighting. But fighting, I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Oh, and I got the critical hit. Oh, he's got Foresight. Oh, he's still hanging in there. Hanging in by a thread. But yeah. Like, that's the thing. Slug, it's just... There's so many times that he's like a Deus Ex Machina, you know? Like, you just bring him in and, oh, it completely renders the other person unable to do the stuff they could do. So it's really kind of nice. So is this a cycling road? Alright. That's not a Pokeball? Is that a Pokeball? Oh, that's a street light. That's not a Pokeball, that's a street light. Whoa! Ooh, the gravity! Oh! Oh my gosh! The gravity! Oh, that's a new encounter zone, isn't it? I don't think I got an encounter there. I'm gonna fight this guy. Fight you! Fight, fight, fight! I'm mighty proud of my bod. I'm mighty proud of my bod, kiddo. Come on! One of those guys who's posting shirtless selfies online. Is that you? Chop. See? Another one of those moments where it's like, okay, switch to Slug? Because he absolutely is brilliant against this. I mean, it's like he's so helpful right now, you know? Like, I don't like that he's getting all this experience. I kind of want to split around. On that side, Seismic Toss will still hit even Ghosts. But that's okay, that's manageable. Yeah, mine's up to level 31. Champ. I will switch just to give someone else some experience. Let's give Bellatrix some experience, why not? I'm gonna switch back to Slug, because I don't think this Machamp can do anything to him at all. I mean, chances are it's only got fighting type attacks or normal type attacks. It can Seismic Toss and do exactly 29 damage, which, you know, okay, I can live with that. That's acceptable. I'm gonna Hypnosis and Dream Eater you, so I can heal myself. Gosh, Slug is just amazing! Holy moly! I mean, maybe it's just this section of the game. He's like... Oh, and it's super effective, too. Oh, man. Like, maybe it's just this section of the game. He was just the right Pokemon at the right time to be really, really helpful. But, I don't know. Right now, I'm really, really loving him. Whoa! Alright, do I need to send me back to Pokemon Center? Nah. I might give Gray back some fresh water, just so I can use him. Fresh water's in this pocket, silly. Silly Willy. Just so everyone's up to full steam. Because if there's switching involved, I don't want to switch in, have you not at full health, and all that stuff. So yeah, what route is this I'm on right now? Because I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a new encounter. I'm going to wait on that yet, because I'm not feeling like encountering or catching at the moment. Just battling. Just battling. I'm only here to battle. There's no getting rich quick in battling kids. That's some interesting advice. Okay, I mean, if that's how you live, then I'm not here to question that. Okay, so everyone here's got fighting types. Gotcha. So I guess keep switching and letting Slug just be amazing. I mean, at that time Seismic Toss didn't affect him. Wait, didn't it just... I'm going crazy. I thought it for a moment... I could have swore Seismic Toss still worked, and it just did that earlier today, actually, just like a couple minutes ago. I'm losing my mind, maybe. Getting pumped! So you can get a critical hit on an attack that can't hurt me. Can't touch this. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Can't touch this. I can see Slug with, you know, those, like, you know, disembodied hands going, can't touch this. There's a mental image. Primeape. Let's send Gray back out. I'll probably switch out. Because, again... I mean, maybe. The only thing I don't like is that chance of a critical hit, but... I mean... I don't know. I don't think a critical hit will one-hit KO me or rage. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, you can finish this. You can finish this. You got this, Greyback. Give someone else some experience here, for goodness sake. It can't all be Slug. Burned out! Burned out. Alright. So since it seems like everyone here has got fighting types, maybe Hermione's not the best choice. Bellatrix. Bellatrix. Yes. Let's put you out front. Just because you're the only one who's only level 30. And I don't want you lagging behind. Because I like you. Oh! Hi, trainer. Hi, trainer. Let Voltorb electrify you. Nope, Slughorn. Anything that could self-destruct is gonna be Slughorn. Absolutely. Okay, so I learned a cool trick. Hang on. What button was it? What button was it? There's a... Yeah, I can do that. And I can, type matchup list. There's a button. I think it's L or R. So yeah. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll play with that later. But yeah, I don't remember... I don't know. A lot of the more, like, abstract types I still struggle with. Anything that might use self-destruct, I don't play that game. Not gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna happen. And everything around this part of the game seems like everybody's got something that boasts some self-destruct action. Voltorb. I'm again gonna do a little switch training, you know. Why not? Even though Bellatrix is, you know, strong enough she can stand her up. Oh, look, she's almost at a level. That's gonna be so nice. Almost at a level. Slug is just so helpful at this part of the game. My goodness, I cannot get over how helpful he is right now. Like, man. I mean, he's not going to be helpful against Sabrina. Because, well... yeah, Bellatrix. Good job. Good job, Bellatrix. Good job. But because he's part poison, that's stinking poison, so... grounded out. That's super... I do not want to be sending people out against Sabrina, who... she can hit super effective against. You know what I mean? Like, I leveled up my Pokemon, but it won't evolve. Why? I don't know. Severus can have a conversation with you about that. Zeke. It's a funny way to spell Zeke. I had a friend when I was a kid whose name was Zeke. But it was Z-E-K-E. And that always, to me, felt like the correct spelling. Alright. These guys are getting kind of high level. I'm not really sure if I'm cool about that. You know, since I have some damage on me, maybe try Dream Eater. Now, didn't that just earlier did nothing? Okay. Yeah, I cannot figure out, even though, okay, if I'm not playing around. Why is it working on me now? I thought it... I must be confusing it with something that's normal type. That's gotta be what's happening. And why are you missing? Gotta stop missing, yo. Okay, this is not cool. This is not cool. Slug, dude. Come on. What is even happening right now? I want you at full mast here. This Machoke is a problem. Okay. This Machoke needs to sleep. Why are we missing every time? This is not a good situation to be in right now. Not at all. Like, why is it nothing used Sand Attack. I mean, it's, you know, it's like 85% hit chance, but I am missing way too often for that to make sense. Okay. Thank you! Wow, that took a long time. Wow. Why did that take so much? I don't think it did anything that should affect my accuracy, did it? No, it's just a Machoke. Is Machoke super evasive or something? Did I not know about that? I mean, what? I don't even know what just happened there, but okay. Zeke, why you? Why you? Okay, how much further is this path? Are there any more trainers? I kind of want to like finish the rest of this path later, if that's a doable thing. Yeah. Whee. Man, this is a long bike path. Woo! What does the sign say? I'm gonna read it. Cycling road. Slope ends here. Alright. Route 18. Have I been in this route? I feel like I'm somewhere new. I must have been here. There's grass down there. Fuchsia! No, this is new. It's a Lapras! It's a Lapras right there. Where's my old rod? Hold on. Alright, well this, I think, is where we're going to call it a day for now, because we made it here. I'll finish up with Cycling Road another time. But we made it through, right? We made it to Fuchsia City, which is pretty darn awesome. Maybe we'll be able to get a gym battle in before too long here, which would be nice. I have to make sure that I'm ready for it. And again, guys, seriously, 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 if you want to see 3DS games on this channel, if you want to see me Nuzlocking things like, well, Heart Gold, which is a DS game, if you want to see me doing Wonder Trade, you want to see me doing live stream battles with fans, if you want to see me doing all kinds of cool stuff, can you put down $1 a month to see that? Can you put down $2 a month to see that? Are you jazzed enough you put down $5 a month or more? Just check out my Patreon. Check it out, because it is going to be a thing if I can get enough people jazzed about that. So check it out. I really appreciate it. And this has been fun, and I'm looking forward to doing this again. So catch you later, everybody.